Hey y'all, check out these adorable and trendy bubble candles. I'm Maddie, and in today's AFI how-to, I'll be showing you guys how to make your very own. They're super fun and you only need a couple of supplies, so come along and follow with me. To make these candles, you'll need a bubble silicone mold. We found ours on Amazon, but there's tons of places online where you can purchase yours. These molds don't have holes for wicks, so we have to make some of our own. For that, you need a sharp skewer. Carefully poke a small hole in the center of each mold cavity. With the wick holes made, tie a knot at the top of the wick around the skewer to hold it in place in the center of the candle. Then, thread the other side of the wick through the hole you just made and stretch it taut. Use clothespins or other clips to secure the skewers and wicks in place. To make these candles birthday cake themed, I'll be adding some sprinkles into the mold so they will sit on the tops of the candles when they are unmolded. Sprinkles are made of food wax, so they will simply melt along with the wax when the candle is burned. Use a skewer to evenly displace the sprinkles into each bubble of the mold. Now that the wicks are in place and you've added the sprinkles, you're ready to prep your wax. We're using a Parasoy blend that will be perfect for this kind of candle. With your double boiler prepared, place your cubed wax into the pouring pitcher and add it to the boiling water. Allow the candle wax to fully melt, being sure to stir it as it melts to keep everything even. Once the wax is fully liquefied, remove the pouring pitcher from the double boiler. Now we need to allow the wax to cool to the appropriate temperature for our additives. It's best to add fragrance and color at around 185 degrees Fahrenheit to most waxes to ensure they blend in with the wax without burning off. For my bubble candles, I'll be using one of my favorite fragrances from us here at AFI, Birthday Cake. It's got a great hot and cold throw. Add it in with the wax and stir thoroughly but gently for at least a minute to ensure it blends into the wax. Follow it up with a liquid candle dye or chips of your choice if you're coloring the candle. I'm going to leave my candles as they are. I think the off-white color of the wax will really sell the birthday cake look with the sprinkles. Next, we need to allow the wax to cool to the proper pouring temp. This varies based on the wax type, so check with your wax manufacturer to be sure you're pouring at the right temperature. For me, it's about 160 degrees Fahrenheit. When you've reached pouring temp, carefully fill each of the mold cavities to the top without overfilling them. Use a skewer to rearrange any sprinkles that may have been displaced while the wax is still liquid. Be sure to place the molds on top of a folded towel so the weight of the wax doesn't flatten the tops of the bubble molds. Once all the molds are filled, allow the wax to cool for a minimum of 4 hours before removing them. Remember, even if the surface looks cool, the wax inside may still be hot. Now that the wax is fully solidified, gently remove each candle from the mold. To make this easier, peel the molds away from the candles and push them out. And just like that, you have your very own birthday cake bubble candles. All that's left to do is to trim the wicks to 1/4 of an inch and allow the candles to cure for about a week before their first burn. These are a great conversation piece and can be placed all over your home for an eye-catching and wonderful smelling decoration. Don't be afraid to experiment with different fragrance and color combos too as well. Each 5-ounce bubble candle costs about $3 to make, meaning each can be sold wholesale for $5 to $7 and retail for $8 to $12 depending on the fragrance and additives that you choose to use. Check out our whole playlist of how-tos by heading over to our channel and subscribing for more. As always, I'm Maddie, and I'm so glad that you guys decided to join us for today's fun little project. Drop any questions you may have down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video real soon. Bye for now.